Are we doing this?
Petachka, I think we're doing this.
Burgatroyd, baby. We're back.
Wait, this is so fun. You know why? Because I actually get to see you.
So obviously when we decided to do this, there's only one name that we could actually think of calling this. And
Absolutely
it was top of the
name.
list.
Top of. Let's get stuck into it. Do you remember when that became a thing?
Yes, I do.
We had no idea that no one else said this. I think it's an Aussie thing.
It's an Aussie thing for sure.
We were doing the Dance & Co workout video with each other.
Oh my God. And we would always say, let's get stuck into it.
Yeah.
And it means let's get going.
Let's get going. Let's get stuck into it. Let's
started.
go.
Yeah.
And Alex, a friend of ours, was like, what does this mean?
What does this mean?
What is this? What's this stuck into it? What does it mean? What do you mean? It means let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get down to business.
I love it. Two Aussies getting stuck into it.
Yeah, it's the best.
It's what it has to be called.
That's
literally
amazing.
for months and months, we have not seen each other on many occasions.
Occasions. Let's be real. You lived 5 minutes down the road from me in Malibu for what, a solid 2 years? I think I saw you 3 times.
It is
outside of work.
Horrendous.
Horrendous. Kids, man. God.
They take up everything.
Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
Rip your soul out and then they stomp on it.
So worth it though.
I miss the Malibu days too. Like we were literally a 5-minute drive away.
I know. I just had Zane. I remember coming over with Zane when he was a couple weeks old.
Oh my God, yes.
Was it your birthday?
It was my birthday party. Yeah, Max got everybody over and oh my God, he was so little.
He was so little.
So cute.
Oh gosh.
Time
goes so fast. It's like, well, I'm so excited to do this with you because when we did that first recap with each other,
yes,
and it was like first of all, I got to sit with you for an hour and a bit, and it was like
with zero interruptions with kids.
Exactly, no one's screaming at me. I'm not looking at my phone, so I'm not paying attention to the text message. I just got you for like an hour and something, and that was so fun.
It was the best. And honestly, when I was like going through all the comments and seeing everything on Instagram, on TikTok, like on the YouTube page, people were loving it.
They were.
And
it was
this was
fun,
so
right?
natural. It wasn't like we were putting on anything or like it was just we haven't seen each other in so long.
Yeah.
And the catch up is so good.
It's always so good and it's easy because we've known each other, Petachka, 20 years, 20 plus years. Wait. She's 40. I'm 40. I met you. I was 18 or you were 18.
I think you were 18.
I was 18 and you were 17.
17.
And we were in London. We were in London. Remember those times? Absolutely dirt poor. Dirt broke. I was very chubby at the time.
Wait, I was chubby too.
Girl, I was broke. I was living off of bread and rice, like whatever I could get at Tesco's in bulk. You know what I mean?
I was cooking pasta every night for lunch and dinner.
Yeah. When you buy in bulk, you kind of bulk.
Oh,
a little bit.
Do you know what I also tried to do? That is so funny. I went on the banana diet. Do you remember that? We only eat bananas in London.
No, I remember the apple diet and the cayenne and like honey diet.
Oh, yeah.
What is the banana diet?
You just eat bananas because it has the fats, it has the sugars to keep you going. I tried it and I failed so many times and I just got bigger and bigger because then I would like snack on all the chocolates at
everything. The binging. The binging was very, very real.
Oh, it was terrible. You know, I think I remember you coming over to the flat, like the apartment. Can I call it an apartment? I can't not call it an apartment.
It was a closet. Let's be real. It was a closet.
I lived on top of KFC.
You did? Yes.
Yeah. I was the window above KFC and every day I would walk in and I would be so depressed. Walking up those stairs. My room, which was, I kid you not, you were there to help me pack. To move somewhere.
You were leaving. We were packing. I feel like I remember trying to get a mattress out of it. There was a thing, or it was just your suitcase that filled the room so much. It felt like
no, literally. That's what we couldn't open the suitcases on the floor.
Yes,
it was a bed that I shared with my partner, my dance partner, Josh. And we were not romantically anything. It was literally
isn't that a wild thing about ballroom dancing?
It's so wild.
It's such a different world. But
and our parents were totally fine with this.
Totally fine. Completely fine. We've been sleeping in beds with men. Yeah. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Most of them were gay. So the reason we were in London, though, just in case people are confused, because we didn't choose this. We did choose. But it wasn't just because like, oh, for shits and giggles, let's be broke and chubby. Yeah. We went over there because dancing over there was like the hub of ballroom dancing at the time.
Yep.
That was where all the world champions were. That was where you had to go to learn. The best coaches,
the best
Shirley Ballas, people might know, right?
Yeah.
The best studios in the world.
Yeah.
And so you'd go over there, and Semley was the dance studio, and we'd have these practice sessions every single night where we'd be on this dance floor doing like 5 cha-chas and 5 sambas and 5, the rest of them. And it was crazy. It was a crazy experience.
It was crazy because you just literally saved up your entire life savings to go there. I remember my mom and dad, I mean, we were, lower than middle class, I would say. We weren't really considered middle class. We weren't on food stamps or anything like that, but we were like in between that stage. So to spend $250 for a 45-minute lesson, £250.
Pounds, babe.
Sorry.
And you wouldn't just have 45 minutes, you'd have an hour and a half, or at least we would.
You mean double?
Yeah,
double lesson?
we'd double it.
Yeah, couldn't afford that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I would go
so much money.
I would go in debt when I was in London. The first time I experienced being in debt, the first time. Wow. Ballroom dancing is an expensive sport. But I remember my dance partner, Patrick, he had come from a bit more, like he was more well-to-do in his family. And of course he was German, so he wasn't trying to bring Australian dollars where you'd lost like 3/4 of it.
Right.
And so he would spot me the money for either a costume or whatever. And then I would have to work to pay him back basically over the time. It's crazy. And it would take me, I actually didn't get out of debt from that time living in London until Burn the Floor. When finally
you're making your own money.
Making your own money, and you're not spending it on trying to like have these dance lessons. We're on tour now. We're making money. And that, like, what was it, $1,000 a week?
It went up to $1,000.
$900 a week?
We were on like 900, maybe
something
850
like that?
or something to begin. And then Broadway was 1,000.
Was $1,000 a week. That's right. But that felt like making $10,000 a week to me because I wasn't broke anymore.
Well, back in the day, that wasn't
pretty
terrible.
Decent.
I was making more than my parents did,
Yeah, exactly.
So it was like, wow, I'm earning more than my dad right now. This is crazy. Like, I'm going to give up ballroom dancing competitively. Yeah.
What made you choose to do Burn the Floor? Because I don't remember that. Because so we met in London and then you went back to Australia. You were competing.
Yeah.
I think you won the Australian Championships, right? Or you did really well.
Oh, girl.
Really fast.
Yeah, well, I got Josh, the reigning Australian champion, just freaking out of the blue. So that was like my ticket to sort of getting in there. He trained me like, we don't have to go through the whole thing, but like 8 hours a day just from ballet into ballroom because I'd never done ballroom before. And then I got partnered with Trent.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
And he was Jason Gilkison, Burn the Floor.
Yes, yeah. But that was that was after I had accepted Burn the Floor to go on tour.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, why don't you guys just dance together and start competing?
So like 2003 or 2004 we met in London.
Yes.
Then you go and do Burn the Floor.
Yes.
And I come and join it a couple of years later. So we weren't besties then necessarily. We had just met.
Yeah, we were just like, oh, hi, I'm Sharna, I'm Peta.
Yeah. And I helped you with something or whatever it was. And then do you remember our first like actual bonding experience?
No, what was this?
What? Tell me you don't remember.
Wait.
China. We're on a press tour in China for Burn the Floor or a promo, whatever it was.
Oh, dear Lord.
And it was the slimming tea, Peter, that we doubled down on as in like we double bagged it and steeped it for like 2 hours.
So this is the pooping tea.
The pooping tea.
Yes, I remember that we were on the toilet for hours.
We were rooming together.
Brains out.
Brains out. And the kicker is that this amazing hotel room in China had glass walls for the bathroom and a glass door for the toilet.
Look, all I remember is I'm like, I got to go right now. Like we had just been to the buffet. We were stuffing our faces.
Yeah. And we thought, oh, slim tea.
We got to get all this food out.
Yeah. We've learned that that's not healthy.
And and then we came back and we see that there's glass doors on the toilet. Mm-hmm. So
not only just the toilet, the walls of the bathroom. Like you could see into the entire bathroom from the room. It was like some sort of, I don't know, was it a honeymoon room?
Maybe. So what did we do?
I think we hung a towel over the door and we just laughed. while shitting ourselves. Honestly, that's literally, we just laughed a lot and it was funny. And it was our first bonding experience.
It really was.
I think that's really where our friendship started, right?
It was. Like we can thank the tea.
We went through war together. You know, that was a lot. That was a lot.
Babe, literally all I remember was coming out, sitting, watching TV or something with you and then going, oh, gotta go again.
Yeah.
Running to the toilet. Then you're like, I gotta go. And we would just take turns in pooping.
Yes.
This is disgusting.
This is disgusting, but welcome to our friendship. You know.
Welcome
to us.
But the funniest thing is that because I had never seen a buffet like that.
No.
Back in those days, I was like, these Asian buffets are like a plethora of food. I was like, I can get pancakes. I can get this.
Anything.
Stuffing our faces, babe.
And we were so young.
Yeah.
Like at this point, we're probably 20 and 21.
Yeah, probably.
Something like that. It was only a couple years after London. And I'd never seen anything like that. I'd also never been to China before. Like it was crazy. And wait, there was also a hurricane, so we couldn't travel to somewhere. We were just locked in the hotel. I'm sort of remembering.
I think I have amnesia. I don't remember that.
No, mum brain. We'll get to that part too.
I don't remember that at all.
But so I remember that, and and then we were on Burn the Floor for like 6 years with each other. We roomed with each other. There are stories we shall not share.
We shall not.
We shall not.
We shall keep them to ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah, the 6 years on Burn the Floor was
it 6 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You came into Singapore.
Yes.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Singapore rehearsals. I had, fun fact, I was living in London still just before that, and I was still a very angry chip on my shoulder. There was stuff going on in my world. And I was very, very drunk like the night before the plane, and something happened. I don't know. And I punched a concrete wall. I used to be a very different human. You don't know this story. So I punched a concrete wall because I was mad at something or whatever. It's irrelevant at this point.
Oh my God.
I got a boxer's fracture up my knuckle on my right hand, so the connection hand.
Okay.
And it was fractured up from the pinky, and I had to come in to dance on Burn the Floor with Jason Gilgison, and I was so stressed, and Patrick had to lead me by like holding my two fingers.
I had no idea. Did you say anything to anybody?
No, God, no. I like just, grit my teeth and bared it because I didn't want to tell anyone that I'd done something so stupid.
Punched a wall.
Just punched a wall. Man, we were in like Liverpool, and you drink so heavily. We were on like a different dance tour called Simply Ballroom at the time.
Oh, that's right.
And I don't know what it was. Again, it was a whole other time. It was a whole other version of me. There was a lot going on, and I definitely had like an angrier side that came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't an aggressive person, but something pissed me off so much that I punched a wall, which I did not know was concrete.
Was this about a boy, do we think?
Probably, yeah, at the time, most likely. Well, yes, it was.
I just guessed.
Just in 3 seconds, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
But that's changed. But yeah, so I turned up with a boxer's fracture to Burn the Floor. That's crazy. And then we did our first tour. And I'll never forget, by the way, because that ballroom like competition world is such a different experience. You're just taking these lessons and you're so hungry to impress and hope that the judges like you, and you're fighting for that position. It's a different kind of energy. And then we go out and we do this very first performance was it not even Singapore? Was it Korea? Wherever we did our first performance. And they were mosh pitting at the front of the stage. And that part where we'd go out into the audience, and they were people like shoving babies in your face and trying to take a piece of your costume, and you felt like an absolute rock star.
Yeah. Japan was like that.
Japan was like that too.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, why would I ever go back to competing?
Same.
When this exists?
Yeah, I'm getting paid to do what I love. People are loving it. Like, what?
Yeah.
There's no comparison.
No comparison. And I don't think I realized then. I can look back and see it now, but over the course of Burn the Floor, I realized what I love doing is entertaining and telling stories, not competing. Like, am I competitive? Sure.
Yeah.
But my favorite thing is the art form, you know,
sure.
And that I got to be on tour with all of you guys, and like how the connections and the family that I built there. So
travel
much
the
fun.
world. I mean, we literally
got paid to travel the world.
It was like an insane experience. I remember like going back to like how I got on Burn the Floor. This is crazy. I mean, I literally just applied for office jobs because I was like, I'm done with dance. Like, I don't want to dance with, I had made my mind up that I didn't want to compete after living in London. Yeah. Because it was just so stressful, and
it's
there's
so
no more
much
money, and it was just like I was fat and chubby. And I was like, I got
broke,
told,
chubby.
Well, that's the point too. I got told for the first time that I was big boned. in London. And that freaking broke me. It was like, wait, I'm big boned. And it was just a moment in time where I will never forget as a 17-year-old pretty much being called you're chubby.
Yeah.
Like compared to all the other girls, you're a little bit chubby.
Yeah.
So that was like a moment. I was like, fuck that. I don't need that anymore. So I went and applied for office jobs. I got a job in the center of Perth city, office job. I was filing cabinets and doing this shit. I got all the paperwork home, and that same day I got a call from Daniela Miller.
Oh my gosh, fabulous dancer.
Yeah. Who had broken up with my partner, Josh. And that's the guy that I got to dance with, Joshua Keefe. She called me and she's like, would you come on Burn the Floor? We have to leave tomorrow. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Wow.
I packed my bags that evening, shoes, clothes in, didn't tell my parents. My mom and dad come home and they're like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going on Burn the Floor. I just got offered this job. Like, I'm going to dance with Trent Whitten. I'm going to go to Singapore.
Peta!
Yeah.
Being a parent.
Yeah. I'm going to Singapore.
The audacity of you. I'm leaving. I'm going to Singapore. I mean, admittedly, you were what, 19? So like.
No, I was 18.
Yeah.
I must have been 18 because I only did like a year or two with Josh. And we started at like 16 when I was 16.
Like you grow up so quick in the dance world. But now as a parent, it's unfathomable to me to hear my child just be like, no, I'm going to go make this massive life decision and it's decided.
Yeah. I'll be away for 2 months.
What do you mean?
Literally, my mum was like, wait, hold on a second. Like what? And I told her all about it.
Yeah.
I disclosed everything. And, you know, she was receptive to it. But in her mind till this day, that was when she like lost me.
Yeah.
As in that's when I went. That was when she had lost her baby. And I feel terrible about that. But it was the decision that literally created the rest of my life.
We have an exact same story in a sense of like when I decided to move to London and one day when Woo comes in and we do that, that's a whole different story. She was going through so much at the time too. And I think she spent her 50th birthday alone. But like I had chosen to move. It was a very selfish part of my life too. Like I was very absorbed into what it was that I wanted. And I look back on it now and I think, wow, that's when she lost me.
Yeah.
And I was 18 when I left.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy to think that.
I will kill my children if they do that to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I might not kill them, but I'll definitely tie them up in the basement.
They will never be leaving.
They will never leave.
Never leave.
Never leave. I need more.
Tough.
I need more for that exact reason.
Yes, you do.
I know I do. We'll get to that.
Okay.
I totally want more. It's just crazy how fast time went. However, all right, Burn the Floor. Then we're on Broadway, 2009. Now we're at 2009. Time's gone. We're at Broadway, 2009.
Yes.
This is where Maxie sees you for the first time. But that's, we've talked about that before. Burn the Floor on Broadway was crazy and amazing. And it gave us the best times. And that's how we all ended up landing on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
So many of us.
So many, yeah.
Emma, Sasha, you, me, Artem.
I mean, Henry.
Henry
did a season.
Henry as well. Damien at the time.
Yep.
Tristan.
Yep.
God, so many of us came from Burn the Floor onto Dancing with the Stars.
That was the beginning of everything.
The beginning of, our entire world changed. What was the year that you joined Dancing with the Stars? 2010?
2010, I think I did a performance on there with Damien, but 2011, I think, was Troop.
So you joined 2011 then in the spring season and I joined in the fall season. Fall, spring.
Yeah.
Because I joined 2011 as well, but it was the season after you.
Okay.
And we did Troop. And I remember being so excited. I had no idea what I was in for.
I had no idea what I was even doing. I was like, I didn't know camera angles. I didn't know how to work the stage like that. Like it was totally different. TV is just not live theater. No, it's just different.
Not at all.
But yeah, here we are today.
And then everything changed, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of life that happened in LA. I mean, I lived with you at one point. Remember that? Went through a breakup, lived with you. We got chubby again. We were on cigarettes and tequila and pineapple. And what did we call them?
Betties.
Our Betties. So we and we had a whole idea for a nightclub called Betty. Do you remember all of this?
Yes, holy shit.
We were basically drunk every night on your balcony, smoking cigarettes.
Like
putting them out on your balcony.
Putting them out on the balcony.
The balcony was lined with cigarettes.
We are disgusting humans.
I don't know how we got chubby. We didn't eat. Oh, we drank a lot.
We drank a lot.
It was Malibu, tequila, and pineapple.
Yeah, like just sugar, straight sugar.
That sounds awful to me right now.
Sounds wonderful.
Make me one.
I wish. No, Betty was our idea.
Betty was our idea.
From the Betty Ford Clinic.
From the Betty Ford Clinic. And we were going to have this whole nightclub where you had to come in with like a wristband, whatever it was, and you had to carry your drinks around that were in an IV bag. And it was like a whole thing. It was a whole thing.
And you'd be sipping on them, right?
You'd be sipping on them from the IV bag. Yeah. We had a whole Betty nightclub, which was based off of Betty Crocker because we were alcoholics.
Or Betty Ford?
Betty Ford. Betty Ford, you Betty Crocker. We'd also bake. Too many things. No, it was
that was the time you were going through a breakup. I was I was single. Funny story. When Max and I had broken up, when I had slowly started to try to date, which was I was just terrible at it.
Yeah.
Never worked.
Dating's hard. It sucks.
Yeah. Although at one stage I had like 6, 7 on my roster.
6, 7?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've got kids in my house. 6, 7. 6, 7. I hate it so much. 6 or 7 on your roster.
Just talking, It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
It was different. There was this one guy, forget his name. Don't know.
Yeah, we'll forget his name.
Yeah, we will forget his name.
We will forget his name.
Very good looking.
Very.
Very tall.
Very tall.
Stunning human being.
Good Lord. Yes.
And actually the hair and makeup artist on Dancing with the Stars set me up with him because they were working on his show. Went on a couple of dates. Anyway, we went, I don't know this guy, right? We're just talking, getting to know each other. And he took me to sushi on Ventura Boulevard. Then we go back to his house and I'm like, cool, nice house, like whatever, like we're going to sit and chit chat and have a drink maybe. We go into his bedroom. I thought we're going to make out. We just...
Wait, this is first date?
First or second.
Yeah.
We never eventuated to anything after that.
Yeah.
So we're getting hot and heavy on, we're lying down, we're making out, like he's gorgeous. All of a sudden he starts pulling down his pants.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not
okay.
I don't think we're going there. I mean, I'm not going to go there.
Yeah.
And then he just whips it out.
Yeah.
And goes whack, whack, whack on my stomach.
Who does that?
Who the fuck whacks their dick on somebody's stomach that I don't even know you?
But like, in what world is that? What world is that attractive? You whacked your dick on my stomach. Oh, it feels so good.
I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that. Oh no,
we're not doing that.
Thank you so much.
I must leave.
I was like, I think I probably just said something like maybe put that away.
What is that?
Truly then got up, I think I had my top off, like a bra on.
Yeah.
I didn't show any nudity, like body parts.
Yeah.
Put my top back on and I said I need to go and he walked me out.
I must leave.
And I never saw him again. The whack, whack, whack just took me the fuck out.
So I don't know how long later it was that I went on a date with this guy.
Probably a year.
Probably about 2 dates. Let's say it's a year. And we are back at his place and we're getting hot and heavy. We're on the couch. And same situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he whips it out. And I was like, whoa. I think I had my shirt off as well. Like I wasn't intending on going all the way, but I was like, all right, we can have a little fun here.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm a grown woman, whatever. It's been a while. And so we get into it and he whips it out and I had not remembered this story of yours until suddenly he goes whack, whack, whack on my fucking leg. And I was like, on my leg?
I cannot.
What do you mean?
Is this his thing? It's his thing.
What? It's what?
He's showing you like how good it is. He's like, look at my.
He's so confident.
So Because
he just whacks it out. And I was also like, I thought it would be bigger.
Really?
Dude, he's huge. And he was not huge. I was disappointed.
I think I blacked out.
And then all I could think about was the fact that you had a whack, whack, whack story and this is the same fucking person. And here he is like tap, tap, tapping it on my leg. I was like, no, sir. No, sir.
Not going there.
She just closed for business. Like we are as dry as the Sahara Desert. We are gone. Thank you so much.
We retracted.
Goodbye.
Oh, it was the most unattractive thing I have ever been through. I remember it was such an awkward goodbye. He's like, call me. Like, can we? And I'm like, I just
probably
don't
not.
think so.
Probably not.
I can't get over the whack
I'm
whack.
just not feeling it, you know. I did feel it, but I was not feeling it.
Fuck, I can't believe that happened to us.
Both of us. It's brilliant. I love that we share that story. Did you have any other crazy dating stories? You didn't really date that much.
I didn't really date. Yeah, I didn't.
My most awkward, I think there's so many more that I'll probably remember as time goes on, but like dating is just fucking hard, first of all.
It is here.
It's weird. So my first time when I was finally single, right, actually single. And
this is after Sash?
After Paul.
Oh my God, Paul.
Remember?
Yes.
That was a whole relationship. That was like 5 years.
Whoa.
Crazy. That was a whole thing. Anyway, that's a whole other story. My most crazy dating story, I think, was I was finally on Raya, right? I got on this dating app.
Okay.
And you're talking to all these people, and here I am talking to two people, two different actors.
Okay. Were they big actors?
Yeah, known.
Yeah.
Known.
Nice.
And I didn't realize that they knew each other.
Oh, Lord.
And I was like, this is now awkward. So here I am thinking like, okay, like how do I handle this? I just want to be upfront about it. I hadn't had I went to dinner with one of them.
Mm-hmm.
We had a good make-out session. He was definitely pushing for it to go like a little further. I was like, thank you so much. No, this is a first date. She will be a lady. And then as I'm chatting with the other one, I'm seeing photos come up of them together. And I was like, oh, that's awkward.
Oh.
And so I was up front and I said to one of them, I was like, hey, I just want you to know that I had dinner, a few days ago with this person.
That's good of you.
And I just want to be upfront about it. Like I had no idea that you guys knew each other. I don't know how you want to handle it. If this is now just a no-go zone for you, like I'll leave that in your court because I had absolutely no investment in either of it. I was
You
just
didn't
curious.
like one more than the other?
No, because I didn't really know them. It was like getting to know them. I was curious. I'd only made out with this one guy and it was okay.
Yeah.
And this guy got super weird about it. Super
one of
weird.
them.
Yeah, the one that I then told that I had seen his friends. He then got really, really weird about it and almost like possessive and then like, well, how far did it go and what did you do? And then like started asking me specifics and I was like, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good on all of this. I am tapping out of this. Tap, tap, tap.
Tap, tap,
Bye, bye. But that was really weird, man.
Interesting.
Dating is just, it's complicated. How's that Celsius?
Keeping me up, keeping me alive.
All right. So that's our whole, it's not a whole situation. There's so many stories we could tell about our lives.
Yeah.
But bestie check-in, because I haven't seen you since the last record that we just did, right?
Yes.
Literally.
It's been a second.
What's happening in your life?
Well, today I went to Shy's, he's my 8-year-old, if you don't know, winter concert.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a moment.
Oh, you did?
I had a moment. These Christmas carols will get you.
Yeah, babe, they will.
The kids were standing up. They're all dressed in suits and they look beautiful and the Christmas carols are going and I'm starting to tear up, right?
Yeah, I see it.
When I'm sitting there in the concert. I had a moment of, we went outside and usually you take pictures and stuff like that. And he's turning 9 in 3 weeks. It was a mum. No, we're not taking photos. What do you mean? Let's just go. I'm like, what do you mean? I fucking cried in the car afterwards. I made him take a photo. I was like, no, stand on the wall. Please, baby, come on, just stand on the wall. He's like, okay, just be quick. Okay, this is embarrassing. I'm like, has this started already? I had a full moment. And he's right next to me driving home and I'm wiping tears away because I'm like, I'm not done yet with this phase with him. Like, how did it jump from that 7-year-old to this 9-year-old who is now like, don't embarrass me?
Do you remember being that way with your parents? Do you remember hitting that point?
I do. But it's funny because with boys, and you'll get there with Zane, he still wants to sleep with me every night. He's not like that at home. It's because his friends were there and he was just like, okay, just let's get it over and done with quick. Yeah. So he's not like that usually, but in those moments, I just wanted a photo with him and it was like pulling teeth. God. I was upset today.
It's so hard when we see them because I see it in my stepkids, right? And it does, obviously it's different for you in your relationship with Shai, but what I observe in them is that age that they get to when they start to actually care about what other people think.
Yeah.
And then they start to build these insecurities and these belief systems and whatever it is. And it absolutely shatters you because you watch it form and you can't stop it.
Yeah.
And you can't even protect them from it. They're going to go through that period where they care too much about what other people think. And then it's our job to try and guide them to still have confidence in themselves and know that they can be who they want to be and what really matters. But we all go through it. I don't remember when it happened, but I remember starting to care about what other people thought. And maybe being in the dance world also like really drives that in. But it's so hard and I can't imagine how I'm going to feel when I see it in Zane. Because already now, honestly, I'll see things happen, whether it's a social situation at a park or whatever, and someone doesn't want to play with him. And I see the way it lands on him. And I see, oh my God, that just created a little belief system in him that now he's nervous to go and ask other kids to play. And it's so crazy watching these little tiny humans that came out of us as this like squish, right? And a complete, not a blank canvas, but like they haven't got any, the world hasn't imprinted on them yet. And then you watch it imprint on them over the years and it's just, some of it is so beautiful and some of it is devastating.
Yeah.
Because you can't protect them from absolutely everything.
You really can't. And also what kids talk about at school, you know, there's words that come home now and I'm like, we don't say that in this house.
Yeah.
Sorry, just to switch topics. But
no,
like,
but same.
I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Where did you hear that? And then it was the whole, did I tell you about the elf on the shelf thing?
No, tell me.
So we were in CVS maybe 3 weeks ago and I was picking up a prescription and he's like, Mum, come here right now. I have something to show you. I was like, oh, fuck. What's he seen? He takes me over to a whole wall of elves on the shelves. I'm like, you motherfuckers, are you serious?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Have like a shelf of them here. You know? He's like, I knew it's not real. Woo, 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 woo. I'm like, oh my God, make something up on the spot right now. I'm like, trying to think. I'm like, baby, these are the fake ones. Are you serious? The real ones are coming in a couple days. And I just made some bullshit. Anyway, he believed me and we are back to believing.
We're back to believing.
Back to believing now.
Lucky.
What was I saying before? Oh, I've gone off on a tangent.
No, it's good. It's a good tangent. I love a good tangent. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Maybe it's the things that kids say at school.
Oh, yeah.
Is what we were talking about.
You know, like I never let him say the word fart at home.
Right.
I mean, I just can't stop it now. I tried to use different nicer words. You know, I was
like
never
toot?
allowed toot.
We used to call them fluffs.
Fluffs, yeah.
A fluff. Is that only Australian?
Or is that a fanny fart?
Ooh. Possibly. I mean, both. Yes.
I thought it was a fanny fart.
That's a fanny fart.
Yeah.
Now I'm not sure because I swear we said,
did you just fluffed?
But I didn't fanny fart when I was a kid.
What? You've never fanny farted?
Not when I was a kid. Definitely after kids, like a baby, but like.
Oh, I fluffed before kids.
Did you? Petachka, Kegels. Kegels.
I swear I haven't got a big vag. I swear. It's like a big gaping hole. No, it's fine. Max says it's great. So.
Max says it's great. It's fine. If he's happy, that's all that matters.
Yes. No. So yeah, he comes home with fart and everything. And I really tried to stop it for a good couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And then the more I tried to stop it, the more he would say it. And I'm like, oh, I lost that battle. It's now a fart.
So it's so funny. I've noticed, and this is the Zane. So okay, different age group, right? But the F word, for example, which we obviously say here. So the word fuck.
Sorry.
The first time he said it, I was like, that's such a silly word. And for the longest time, I was like, that's so silly. No one says that word. Mind you, Brian and I say it all the time because, well, Aussies we swear like soldiers and Brian's no different. So we try to be very, very mindful around our kids, but they've caught us saying it time and time again.
Yeah.
But he never really said it much until he went to school. And then suddenly he's coming home because he's in pre-K, so it's not the pre-K kids. He'll go and see his brothers on the school grounds. And of course, the 9 and 11-year-olds are absolutely throwing the F-bomb around.
Wow.
So then Zane comes home and not only is he dropping the F-bomb, he's dropping it in context. And like, F this and F that, and I effing hate this. And I was like, like then I couldn't not react to it. When it was just a cute little shy little cheeky dropping the F-bomb, I could be like, that's such a silly word. And he had no obsession with it.
Stop.
But the minute I had a big obsession with him saying the word, as in like, no, we do not say that. Oh, good Lord, Peter.
Yeah, I know.
It's like all we want to say.
I know.
And you know what, the F-bomb, I kind of like being Australian, I'm like, whatever. I don't want him to say it, obviously, but not cool. Right. He came home, he came home one day, but he'd been in pre-K for a little while, whatever. And at one point, he and Bodhi were having a little argument about something. Who knows what it was? Mm-hmm. And he turned around and he said, I effing hate, no, not effing. He said, I hate you. And we've never said that word. He shouldn't, that's not a word in our house. We don't use that word. We work around that word. We say we don't like things. That's not his language. So he's heard it at school.
Yeah.
But because it was said with such like conviction and energy behind it, and it really took my breath away, I had such a massive reaction to him saying this word. And because he said it to his sibling.
I would too.
That now this is the word we use all the time.
Really?
And suddenly when something doesn't go his way, that's the word that he wants to use. And it's been really hard to like stay positive that it's going to go away and not yell at him more or make it such a big deal to try and make it go away. I'm almost at a loss on how to do it, to be honest. I know he'll grow out of it and I know he doesn't really know what it means. He just knows that it gives a reaction.
Right. And it's a heavy word.
It's a heavy word. Yeah. And he uses, to be honest, he uses that more than the F-bomb because he knows the F-bomb is like whatever, you don't get a reaction. He knows that the H word, we call it, he gets a big reaction.
Can you take stuff away? Like,
he doesn't have things. Like he doesn't have an iPad. Yeah, he has toys that he plays with, but like he's more a coloring and drawing kid. It's.
I mean, I guess just don't react.
I know. It's
so hard though. So hard.
It's so hard not to. Like when he comes home with other silly words, like he also had a phase of butthole. But like it's funny and you try not to laugh at it. And then we just went into like we're just going to choose to ignore it.
But he's 3.
He's 3. Yeah.
My God, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Butthole at 3.
Butthole at 3. This is what happens when you have older siblings.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, you'll see you have to see it with Rio and Milan.
Oh, I will. I'm sure they're gonna
for sure.
Pick up on whatever Shai says, for sure.
And Zane's sentences are like a 9-year-old and an 11-year-old. You know, he argues. I call him a 3-nager. He absolutely argues with me like a grown man. It's crazy because of the older siblings.
How are you doing, my love? How's your love? How's your love?
How's my love?
How's your love?
How is your heart?
What's on your heart today? No. Okay. How are you doing? How's life? How's the kids? I want to check in on you right now.
It's good. It's crazy. You know, in all honesty, God, life changed dramatically for me in the last 5 years. So I think I'm still playing catch up. And then 3 years ago I had Zane and I feel like I'm only just now in probably the last 6 months really feeling like, okay, I miss that old version of me that was doing and creating and hustling and all these sorts of things. Like I fell so deep into motherhood and so deep into partnership and love and home.
Yeah.
And right now and I've been doing things, sure, but not, and I judge Dancing with the Stars Australia and there's stuff going on, but not like it used to be, of feeling like I'm constantly creating and doing something for myself. So I feel like at the moment, I'm in this place of really desiring being busy and putting myself first.
Work-wise, you mean?
Work-wise, yeah. Like I really want to jump into it. And I want to create something again, you know, and whether that is, remember when I used to do the dance workout videos, like Dance Cardio with me, and I used to have my own merchandise line. At one point I was creating a hair care line. Like there were so many things that I was in on doing. And then I like fell into this beautiful relationship, but then went headfirst into being a step parent and into being a mother. And I forgot to keep doing those things for myself.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I'm bringing my head, like I'm sticking my head up again. I like see this little meerkat vision of myself being like, wait, what's going on in the rest of the world? Like I need to do other things now. And so I feel like this 2026 that's coming up for me, it sounds awful for me to say it, or I feel awful saying it, but I want to be way more selfish and more about what I need and what I want to create. And so I'm trying to figure out the balance of that. You know, like
I love that for you because you really did dive head first. You're an amazing mum.
Thank you.
You're an amazing, can I say wife? No, fiance.
Fiance, yeah.
Soon wife. And I think I can feel that you have been missed, number one, in the industry, I feel.
Thank you.
And I know that you miss doing stuff.
I do. I miss it.
And you're so talented and you're so capable and you have everything there to I mean, you've also been judging Dancing with the Stars in Australia. I mean, you have been doing stuff, amazing stuff.
Yeah, there's stuff, and I'm choreographing a movie coming up in 2026, which is a really big deal. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on, but I miss that constant feeling of being like busy and creating and doing. Like, I just want more for me now instead of constantly being of service to everyone else and taking what little is left for me. I want to prioritize that a little bit differently. And it's so against my nature because I love being of service to the people that I love, but I feel that I'm losing myself in it a little bit. And it's time for me to change that up, you know.
1000%.
I think you saw the realization of that. Like, remember, was it in April? May,
when
March,
you came over?
When I was coming over and we would just sit in your car for like hours and we would talk about and I was genuinely going through a point of not coping. I was like, this is entirely too much.
Yeah.
And
you had a lot going on.
There was a lot going on and I genuinely felt like I was drowning under things. And I realized that was because I was doing nothing for myself. Yeah. Everything was constantly for everyone else. And I think women do that often. Mothers especially do that often. Parents in general do that often. And it is also in my nature, again, to be of service and nurture. So I've really taken stock of that and realized that I have to adjust it. So I'm sort of in that 1000%. Period right now.
I love that for you.
Yeah, it's scary and it's new. Like, I've been acting, yes, and I love that and I love storytelling. I think I'm fucking psychotic to try and switch industries at this point in my life, but I love the storytelling part of it.
Yeah.
But that's all just for fun. I really want to create something that is mine now. And like so inspired by also what you've built too, babe, with Peta Jane. You're such a freaking amazing woman and I watch what you've created and how you are with it. And that was a labor of love for a minute too. Like, you stuck it out and you put the work in and now look at it. Yeah. And it's so inspiring to me. And I really feel like there's a part of me that feels I lost the opportunity to do that because I'm no longer on the height of the show.
No.
Right? It's that, you know what it's like when you're on it 2 seasons a year or whatever we used to do. And when I used to have the merchandise line and it was going crazy, it was the height of the popularity for me on the show.
Right.
I don't have that now. So there's that little like insecurity voice that says you've missed your moment. But then I think, fuck that. I can do it at any time. And why not?
Babe. Yeah. If you have great ideas, which you do, put them down on paper, get them started somehow.
Yeah.
You know, chip away at it little by little and you will get there. But to your point of like taking more time in 2026, I totally feel you because somebody said to me one time, if the mother's cup is not full, everybody else suffers underneath.
Yes.
And it took me a second to be like, oh my God, yeah. If I'm not in a good place, no one's in a good place. Like, the kids aren't. Max is not in a good place. Like,
totally.
So it's hard. You got to fill your cup first sometimes, which I hate doing because what do we do when we wake up at 6:30 with the babies? I do nothing for myself. Sometimes I don't even shower, brush my teeth. It is getting them out the door. And you know how that is.
Yeah.
You've got 4
chaos
in your house.
Absolute chaos.
Chaos. And then what are you left with? Oh, shit, I'm just going to stay home. I'm going to skip the gym. You know, like I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sit, go through my emails, like get to work.
Got too much to do.
Yeah, too much to do. And then a month goes by and I haven't exercised. You know, I haven't done something for myself that's going to make me happy. I haven't danced in years.
Years, babe.
You know, something that made me happy for literally my entire life, we haven't done. There's things.
I know, and I miss that. You know, that's why I love acting so much. It's not because I feel like it could turn into a massive career, but it's a creative expression for me.
Absolutely.
But exactly what you're saying is how I've felt. Like, and you say the cup, I'd say I haven't been putting my own oxygen mask on. And I need to do that first because I haven't for years now. And I've also not had dancing in my life for years like that. Like I do a little bit in Australia, but that was also my creative expression and release. And that's something for me.
For sure.
And I've been missing it. And I feel like we're so good at I've got too much to do, I'm just going to get it done. We're so good at running on empty until we're not.
And then your husbands are like, what?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Whack, whack, whack.
Whack, whack, whack. Let's go. And I'm like, I'm fucking dead.
I'm done, dude. I am touched out. Like, absolutely not. I've had a 3-year-old try and crawl back up my vagina all day. Like, there is no way that you're getting anywhere near me. I know. They're like,
oh, why don't you want to go to dinner with me? It's not that I don't want to go to dinner. It's that I am limp right now.
Yeah.
I am limp.
Got nothing.
They're nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's things.
How does Max take those conversations when you have them with him?
We have them all the time.
Same.
This is our number one topic. And I'm going to say in the past year, I have really understood where he's coming from. Because before I couldn't. I was like, what do you mean? Go to dinner right now. Look at the kids. What they need this, they need this, they need this. Do you know what I mean? It was very much like that. Not because I didn't want to go. Of course I want to go and have drinks and go out. But I feel the strong need to be there all the time to organize and to do things and keep the house running smoothly. So we talk about it all the time. And now I really, as I said, get a sense of where he's coming from. We're like, put me first sometimes. You know, that makes me happy. I love you so much. I'm obsessed with you. Please give me dinner right now. The kids are fine.
Yeah.
And they're so right. They're right. Like, it's not like every night we're going to dinner, going to party.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're going like once every 2 weeks. Well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I understand the urge and the need for them to just keep wanting us. I mean, what more do we want? Do you know what I mean? We want them to want us.
For sure.
And love on us all the time. And that's what we're getting. But yeah, it's a conversation all the time.
It's so great to be able to have those conversations.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because I think we have to. You know, I don't think Brian and I would have we've had a crazy 5 years, you know, and if we didn't have open communication that absolutely ebbs and flows, right? Sometimes it's better than others and we have to like rein it back in. But if we didn't have that, I don't think we would have made it through a lot of the things that we've experienced in the 5 years. One of them getting pregnant so soon. Like we didn't expect to get pregnant after a year. That was crazy. I was on birth control.
Yeah.
Life changed dramatically. He was just going through his divorce. Like
that's crazy.
He definitely didn't expect to be meeting me so soon and then suddenly having another kid again. You know, there was and it's not that he never wanted it. We always wanted it. We just thought we were going to give ourselves more time to just be us. So we sort of lost out on that a little bit. And then we were pregnant. Then my dad came over and he passed away. And then it was just like so much life happened that we started not showing up for each other in the same way. And we really are so lucky to be able to come back and have those very open communication and conversations with each other. Because I've also had to say to him in the opposite way of like, hey, I'm so in the thick of this with the kids and so are you. And he's very much a doer. He's an acts of service guy. He gets shit done. But both of us are in that same vein of doing. And then suddenly we get to at nighttime and he's like, what's up? And I'm like, what's up? Not me.
Nothing here.
Nothing is up here. Nothing going up here. Like I'm done. You should have caught me at like 2:00 before the kids got home from school kind of thing. Like
I love the during the day sex.
Oh, the daytime is good. The daytime sex is the time. This is the time you get me.
Prime time.
Prime time. Like the kids have gone to school, let's go.
Yes.
Like I'm ready.
Ready. Ready and willing.
Yeah. And if you miss that window, that's on you, buddy. Like, I have communicated this is the time to get me. But he gets it now. And so we're much better at being present for each other in that way. That
it takes a second to get there though, because, you know, in the beginning stages of a relationship, you don't want to have those conversations.
No.
Not that we had these in the beginning, but, you know, in the past like 3 years, it's almost been like, because when we argue, we make up so quickly. Yeah. It's like a this and a this, and we're back to being loving. And then there's something that pisses us off, and then we get straight back into being loving. So we never have this like 3-4 days of no talking and all that shit. No, we don't ever do that. But now we are so open and so like, why did you say it like that? Like, wait, that sounds like you're pissed off with me. Like, why'd you say that? You know what I mean? It's so open, so blunt and direct, and
in the moment, right?
It.
Like, you don't just wait. You don't stew on it for 3 hours. You say in the moment, wait, that came off like this, and is that what you meant? Because that's the way I heard it, right? And then you just fix it right there, and then it's so good.
It's so much better.
It doesn't. I mean, we're not perfect at it. I definitely have my moments where I'll.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Just hang up.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. We're done with this now.
And then he'll call back and I just don't answer.
Yeah.
And then I'll answer the next one. Be like, What? Yeah. Can we? And then he's like, he always says, okay, I'm done. I love you. I'm like, I'm done too. I love you. Goodbye.
and then everything's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
So funny. Yeah. Relationships are hilarious, man. Oh my God, Pete, we can't not talk about what happened in Australia.
I don't know. It's so horrific. It has blown my mind on Bondi Beach.
In Australia in general, it's
stuff like this doesn't happen often. I mean, this is once in a blue moon.
The last mass shooting that we had was in the 90s, and that's when we fully changed our gun laws. And Australia once again is tightening up their gun laws after this happened. And it's just like I read that news in the morning, it brought tears to my eyes because it's not the country that I know and love, and it was devastating. I take my family to Bondi Beach whenever we go all the time. We're there for days in a row, and it's just to see it happening on land that I basically grew up on is really devastating. I said on my social media that it just doesn't read like Australian news.
I know. And it hurts.
It hurts.
It really hurts my soul. Like the poor elderly people and that one little
children,
girl.
10-year-old.
It is. And when you see, because everyone's got a phone now, obviously, and with social media, when you see how it unfolded, like the two elderly people that tried to stop the first gunman coming out of the car, it is so real and so you can't imagine it because you don't imagine today, I'm just going to walk up and see a guy with a gun and wrestle him to the ground. No. You just don't know what's going to happen, and it's so unfathomable.
That Ahmed that tackled one of the gunmen and got the gun off him.
Yeah.
I think the community has raised over $1 million for him now, which is crazy. You know what? Also, that friends of mine said from Australia when we were messaging about it is thank God they don't have access to automatic weapons like here.
Yes.
Could you imagine the devastation that was done with just shotguns? Can you imagine how bad it would have been? And I'm so proud of Australia for tightening up gun laws once again and making sure, trying to look into how this even happened and how they had access and trying to stop it.
Look, I know here we can't get rid of guns, right? But I do wish that there was just more hurdles you had to go through and jump over before you could get one in terms of mental illness checks, in terms of what your family is,
checks, everything.
For me, it's I get it. You want to, I know several people with guns in the house.
Same.
Several.
Babe, I am so against them. And also living in this country, I now think about should I have one? And
Absolutely.
I hate them. But it's part of I want to protect my family. And this is a whole other subject. And maybe we do this on another time and we can talk about it. And we could even talk to someone about it because it's such a crazy subject. And now raising kids in this world and the school shootings, it's a massive thing that plays on my mind all the time.
Yeah.
And it's honestly something that I would love to get stuck into with you and talk about and try and understand more. But it is devastating. My heart goes out to the entire Jewish community. The attack on on Hanukkah, the first day.
The first day of them celebrating together.
There was a Holocaust survivor. Like you survived the Holocaust only to lose your life to a hate crime, a terrorist attack on you.
Sick.
On Bondi Beach. It's just awful.
Yeah.
But that was really shocking news this week.
It's
but
hard.
You know what? I would
hard.
actually love to get into that one day with you. We should completely vibe check it right now, but I think we put a pin in that and totally come back to that subject.
Let's do that.
Petachka.
Yes.
This has been, I love catching up with you. We might have been a little bit chaotic for everyone though. I don't know if you were all able to actually follow us on this. This was like you were pretty much just a fly on the wall for our catch up at this point. But I think it might be evident that we need like a little help. We might need a little bit of your help in what it is that you want from us.
Steering us in the right direction, let's say.
Like we were thinking about doing something where burning questions, right? Where you guys get to send us your questions and we'll pick a couple or something every episode and answer them for you, whether they're about us or you could even ask us about life.
Yeah.
You know, because
the juicier the better.
Juicier the better. No topic is off the table.
No.
I don't think.
If we're doing this, we're doing it.
We're doing it. Yeah. We're absolutely going to do this. So I feel like that could be fun, but we totally want to hear from you guys, right? On what they want.
What topics do you want us to cover? What questions do you have? You know, anything, motherhood, life, business, work, children,
anything,
sex, whatever.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get stuck into it. Yeah. And then also like, do you want to know more about us on Dancing with the Stars and those experiences that we had? Or to be honest, a big one is life after Dancing with the Stars. That's a huge one for us too.
Yeah.
You know, obviously people want to hear about our relationships and we'll share along the way how those things are going and how I'm doing on putting my own oxygen mask on. I'll keep you updated.
Fill up your cup first.
Fill that cup. Fill that cup.
So guys, in the comments, please leave the topics that you want us to cover, questions that you want us to answer, like literally anything. Yeah. Just type away.
And you can also tell us what you really liked about this episode and what you want more of, because I think that would help us have direction, because we could honestly sit here and just talk for hours and we will jump from subject to subject, but we also want it to be something that you guys can follow and that you love to listen to. So the fly on the wall was probably super fun for the first one, but if you could help us with a little structure, that would be amazing.
That'd be great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Well, I loved this.
I personally just love hanging out with you and I get to have time with you.
Come on. I mean, working together now.
I know.
It doesn't feel like work though.
It doesn't feel like work. That's the best.
It's the best. It's the best.
I love you. My God, 20-something years of friendship. Why did we not think of doing this sooner, honestly?
You know what? I did have a thought. I did a while ago.
Really?
I did. And I didn't act on it. I don't know why I didn't act on it. I think I was just overwhelmed with too many thoughts and ideas. Like, oh, we can do this, we can do this. And I'm like, wait, take a chill. Yeah. Like, but I feel like now is probably the perfect time in our lives.
Totally.
Why not?
We have so much that we've experienced and been through, not only in our friendship together, but in our lives that we're creating individually, that I think there's a lot there we can share. And fuck, man, life is just lifing all the time. There's so much. And I love that I'm going to get here to sit here and like catch up and check in with you and see how things are going and share some of my stuff.
I love it. And it's good to like debrief and get it off my chest.
Totally.
By the way.
Yeah, totally.
Seriously, this is like could become my therapy sessions.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well, it's always been like that when I talk with you, which is what I love, right? It might have gone for 3 months since I've seen you, because that's a real thing.
Yeah.
But then it's just a massive download of everything, like therapy sessions. Sessions, off we go. Yes. Like your bestie check-in, how's things? I'm having a life crisis. It's fine. I'm trying to change everything about the way I do life.
But all is well.
But everything's great. Everything's fine.
Love you.
I love you, babe.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.